Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of City Valley. And today we're gonna talk about more updates. Alright, welcome everybody. Let's go into another update video, aka the 7th one. Wow, a lot of updates already, right? So before anything, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel because that's the only way for you to become a true master trainer, alright? Also, make sure to go ahead and share this video with everyone else you wanna play this game with. This way they can get to know all about the updates, just like you do, alright? Another thing that you should do is to go ahead and to follow me on all my social media. This way you're gonna stay tuned about any new content here in this project, which is a very good thing, since we have a new game being released, aka Scarlet and Violet, also known as the Paldea region or the 9th generation, right? So make sure to go ahead and check all my social media because this way you can check it out, those concept arts as you see on your screen right now that I'm releasing according to the released Pokemon so far, right? And just like always, I'm going to be leaving up there in the cards a playlist where I explain how to play this game, all the rules, rule by rule, in video, alright? It's a very fun and easy way for you to understand how to play it. And also I'm going to be leaving up there as well the update playlist, alright? Because, a lot of the rules were updated as well as the game, so it's going to be cool if you get to know all about the updates as well, right? And then in case you were wondering how to put all those rules in action, you can just check it out. This other playlist I'm going to be leaving up there the cards regarding the gameplay playlist, right? We already have 19 episodes and very soon we're going to reach the 20th one since we are very close to finish this map once we get to the Indigo Plateau, aka Pokemon League, right? So make sure to check it out, all those playlists afterwards as well. Okay then, alright, so now that I have said all of that, let's go ahead and dive in all the new updates I would like to talk about in this video, right? It's just a few of them, so it's going to be a quick one, alright? So the first update we have to talk about is that now we have two options of starter Pokemon, right? We could go and choose the traditional ones, aka Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, also known as the first and third generation starter Pokemon. But we can also go ahead and choose for the Let's Go option, right? Which is gonna give us the option to choose Eevee or Pikachu as our starters, right? And of course, half of the players are going to pick Eevee and the other half are going to pick Pikachu, okay? And don't forget that if you're playing using the traditional ones, you should go ahead and pick randomly an affinity type from the traditional bag, And of course the same thing goes for the Let's Go, although you're gonna pick the affinity type from the Let's Go affinity bag, right? So should be no big deal. Alright, let's go ahead now and talk about the starter chips. Because now if you check it out, you might think that all the other chips are missing, right? Although that's not the case at all, right? So I'm gonna show you how it works now. So I'm gonna bring one example of the traditional and then both from the Let's Go, okay? Alright, so now all the starter chips have different states, As you can see, when I hover my pointer on top of it, I can see it's 1 of 4, for here is 1 of 3, and 1 of 3, right? So from now on, when your starter evolve, you no longer have to go all the way towards the bag, send the previous chip and get the new one, right? All you have to do now is just simply right click on it and go and change the state, right? So we have state 1 for its pink form, state 2 for its blue chip, then we have state 3 for its red one, and state 4 for its Mega Evolution one, right? Aka purple chip. Of course, Charmander is going to have 5 states, because it has 2 options of Mega Evolved Pokemon, right? So yeah, so now it's much more convenient. Yeah, and then we have both Pikachu and Eevee, which of course are not going to evolve throughout the game, right? So as we can check it out, if you go here, stage 2, we have a blue Pikachu chip, yeah, as well as stage 2 for Eevee, we have a blue Eevee chip, right? And then if you go to stage 3, you're gonna have a red stage chip as well for Eevee, right? And as you could notice, the art of the Pokemon increases each time, right? Getting as big as it can be here on the final version, aka the red chip, right? And only when it's on its red chip form, they can use the Gigantamaxi, right? Not before that, right? The same way, only on the final state, all the traditional ones can use Mega Evolution, right? So it's pretty much choosing traditional starters if you wanted to rely on Mega Evolution gimmick, yeah, and let's go if you want your starters to rely later on Gigantamaxi, right? Okay, so that one was very easy and very simple to understand. Now let's go ahead and talk about changing on the rules, right? Regarding how you become the winner of the game. Let's check it out here. So the standard rule for the winner is this one, right? The goal of the game is simple, to beat all the Pokemon League members before the evil team achieve their evil plans. Whether player or team, yeah, since we can team up in order to play this game, accomplishes first wins the game. Although now we can go ahead and check the option for the hard mode one, which is the bullet number 12.4, right? So if you want to do that, we can go all the way towards the end. Let's go here, 12.4. There we go, alright? Check it out. Now we have also the option of the winner, the champion of all. So check it out. To become the champion of all, winner in a hard mode, players shall be granted 10 turns after one player beats the map's champion, which is the 5th league member, right? In this case of this map, Kanto, we're talking about Gary, right? So if any of them can manage to beat up the map's champion as well, within this 10 turns time, then they can challenge the first winner. And then this battle shall be Hall of Fame team versus Hall of Fame team, right? So what does it mean? It means that if I'm playing with, I don't know, 3 more people, yeah, then I manage to be the first one to come here and to be the champion, right? So I should have become the winner by the standard rules, right? But if I'm playing that master rule, now I had set a timer for all the other players to do the same. If they manage to do the same thing within the 10 turns period, yeah, then they have the right to challenge me, right? And of course, you have to remember, when you beat the rival, you beat the game, and then the Pokemon you had on your hands are going to be registered here on the Hall of Fame, right? Of course, the way of doing that is just placing your Pokemon and taking a screenshot, right? And that's the team I'm gonna be using, you know, to defend my position as the winner of all, the champion of all, right? So if the second player managed to do the same thing within the 10 turns time, then his or hers Hall of Fame team are going to be used to battle against me and trying to overthrow me, right? And of course, let's say the second overthrown the first, so now the second one is the champion of all, which means that the potentially any other player that managed to do the same thing can also have the chance to try to beat this guy up and overthrow him or her, right? And so it goes. And then within the 10 turns period, since the first player beat the champion, yeah, the time is up, and whoever managed to withstand as the champion, yeah, is going to become the champion of all, right? AKA winner in the hard mode, right? It's pretty simple, right? I think I was pretty clear. Let's check it out here, the last part. The player that managed to withstand against all challengers, yeah, because you know the other players can manage to challenge the first ones, becomes the champion of all, yeah. And of course, it's going to work only if you're not playing solo mode, right? Okay then, yeah, so that was it for this update video, yeah, very short, very simple. If you still have any doubts, don't hesitate, make sure to go ahead and leave it down there in the comments so I can just make it clear for you, alright? Don't forget that you could always come here to the pkmhr.com in order to check out the rules in a more visual interactive way, and also click here on the download button to request access to all the printable files from my Google Drive. There you're going to be finding all the public content released so far that could be downloaded in order for you to print it out and assemble your own physical version of this game, just like a huge DIY, alright? Although in order to have access to the files, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment asking me for the access and also telling me the first half of your email, right? If you have any doubts, just check it out the pinned comments down below. Also down below, you're gonna find a link to my Patrons page. There you're gonna find a chance not only to become a patron and back me up, but also to have exclusive access. And then through the exclusive access, you're gonna be able to play the exclusive mods here within the Tabletop Simulator regarding the spin-off versions of this game, right? Which are the Pokemongo Kanto and even the Pokemonunite maps, right? And also you're gonna have early access to the next map I'm gonna be playing within this gameplay series, which is the Orange Islands map, right? So a lot of fun, a lot of content for you to play with your friends. So if you appreciate the project and wanna help me out, make sure to go ahead and check it out on my Patrons page. And down there in the links in the description, you're also gonna find the Logos by Nick Academy, a very cool platform full of courses that are gonna teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master. And then, just like me, master your skills using free software such as GIMP and Inkscape in order to create very cool professional logos just like those I have created to use here in these projects, alright? And then who knows, with those skills, it might even be possible for you to create very cool professional logos to other people and even perhaps making an extra income out of them, right? So if you're interested about it, check it out, the links down there in the description, because any product, service or course purchased through the links down below is going to support this channel a lot and help me out to keep bringing you more content just like this one, alright? Okay then, alright, so make sure to go ahead and ring the bell in order to get notified about new videos here in this channel, yeah? Probably the next one is going to be the next episode of the gameplay series, so I hope you like all those new updates, and I see you in the next one.